compartmentalization, the obsession with race.
But I want to basically continue that video a little bit. I know the volume was down on it low on that last Blaire White clip. Might have to just turn it up. I'm not gonna redo it, but I'm gonna turn this up louder so you can hear it. But here's a little bit more on this gaslighting. White girl gaslighting you.
And intentional gender. But let me not diverge. Let me let Sarah continue what she's comprehending that.
That's discrimination. It's an action that's bred out of a prejudice, for sure. Justified, arguably. But screaming white people should die in my face doesn't change my socioeconomic status.
Let me pause this for a second. She's basically trying to defend black people saying, oh, I want to kill white people, screw all white people, you know, stuff like that, and saying that it's not racist. That is gaslighting, okay? You are basically saying something that is a reality, is not a reality, gaslighting me. You are part of the problem. She's obviously indoctrinated, brainwashed, and she is just, you know, progressing the problem, progressing the divide, you know, progressing the mental delusion, the gaslighting. Okay, let's get back to this.
It was built to serve me and people who look like me. It doesn't change the fact that my skin color won't get me brutalized by the police. It doesn't change the fact that the entire country was built to cater to people who look like me. Screaming I hate white people at me doesn't change the fact that I am dripping with white privilege.
You're dripping with white guilt.
White privilege is a term to get, and more than likely it wasn't made up by no black person. It was made up by a whitey.
Miss Girl. And you're dripping with embarrassment. I mean, I would be embarrassed. Like, I don't know how you fixed your mouth. Choose down this stone. Like, I don't understand. It's like, I know humanity is all about, like, this pendulum is, like, always about excesses, right? It's like the same thing I always say with the trans up. I'm sorry to bring it back to gender, but it's like, that's what I relate to the most, obviously. It's like, I grew up in a time period where, like, I was 6 years old getting called a faggot. You know what I mean? And it's like, now it's like 6 years old and, like, going to doctors to figure out how to get a sex change. It's like, is there no middle ground between, like,
it's just unreal.
Let's be nice to everyone regardless of race, or I hate this race, I hate that race.